Shall we get the rest of this sombreness scanned then? According to my load save file, I'm about 67%, I think it said, through the game. So, that seems like we're into the final third now, boys. Let's see what happens next. I don't know if there's going to be some sort of full explanation for this at any point, or if we're just going to sort of have to piece together what we've got so far. I mean, the story seems fairly straightforward, but I'm interested to see how it's all going to come together at the end. There we go. I did the jump. Are you proud of me? You proud of me I didn't fuck it up this time? Just going to have to skirt around this fella. There we go. Much better. Much better, I think. And just, is it tab? It's tab here. Okay, we have people. I guess... I'm assuming that's wood and that's flesh, and they both are sort of just being classified as like organic matter or whatever. And then there's metal and the stone. And there's blue. Blue gonna be plastics? I don't know, actually. That's a weird one. Don't know what the blue material is supposed to be. I've not seen blue before, though. Oh, hello. Someone over here. This is all very interesting and colourful, but spooky men standing around. It's just the old hat at this point, isn't it? We've seen plenty of spooky men. You're gonna have to do better than that, Scanner Sombre, if you wanna fuck me up real good. Well, more blue. Hey blue, what are you? Stairs? Stairs are blue. It's weird that, like, they look like museum exhibitions, right? These are dudes frozen in time behind a fence, like mining, with like a placard in front of them. It's an odd setup, and again, it does sort of speak to the idea that this is like concepts being recreated in the mind of the man who actually explored this place, like a VR simulation created by their mind. Which is all very interesting, but it does lower the stakes a bit, you know. Like I said at the end of the last episode, it doesn't really feel like a horror game anymore knowing that, you know? Knowing that none of it's actually real. I mean, of course, it's a video game, it's not real at all, but you know what I mean. Even in fiction, this shit is fake. I remember coming down like it was yesterday. How do I get in there? Hoping I'd find something below, hoping it wouldn't be another empty cave. I just wish I'd been better prepared. For what? Okay, that's ominous. You're not gonna expand on that at all, are you? That'd be far too helpful of you if you were to expand on that. We seem to have a choice of directions at the moment. Because I'm pretty certain we can go this way as well, right? Or is this now? This is just a dead end. I can never pronounce that properly. I always slur those two words when I say them together. Dead end. Don't know why that is. I'm just incredibly bad at talking for a dude who talks into a microphone for an hour pretty much every day. You think I would have got a little bit better at that by now, but Nah, that ain't how it works. It's not quite that simple. We got another big old fence-a-rooney down here. With more fun things to press. I assume those are just buttons to start some sort of mechanism going, rather than an upgrade like other shiny things have been. That's fine. It is also, like, the fact that it's sort of been gamified or whatever, been turned into a VR experience, explains why we get the upgrades just sort of lying around down here. Because, like, if this dude's exploring these caves for the first time in thousands of years, then how the fuck would he would there be like modern upgrades for his particular piece of technology just lying around down here? What is this? What is it like iron or something? Like the silver is a different type of metal. This is copper perhaps, and silver's iron. Whatever it is, it seems to be creating a path for me. Or maybe I'm just reading too much into it. No, go that way. You can do it, I believe in you. Yeah, this is a path. This has big path vibes. Heading up. Moving on up. Moving on. Down. Moving over there. Nothing can stop me. I really should have just fired off one of my big fancy bombs in this room, shouldn't I? It's more cavernous than I was expecting. Is this somewhere I've not been? Have I missed something? Is that a ledge I can jump to over there? Yeah, it is. Okay. I was misreading. My depth perception wasn't working as intended. I was under the impression this was all this was just a solid wall over here. Oh, is this going to take me down behind where that switch was? Certainly looks like it. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. See, all the green makes it kind of harder to, you know, the fact that the cave walls are just all solid green colour kind of actually makes it harder to judge distance and stuff than it did with the multicolour lasers. I guess that's why it's an option to toggle them on and off. But then stuff like this just becomes a horrible mess, whereas here it's a little bit clearer to see what I'm looking at. I did it. Did I do good? Is this open too now? No, but that is. Okay. Next stop. Whatever's in here. Do we follow the big orange power cable? That seems likely, doesn't it? Ah. So my journey reached its end. There was no possible way for me to continue to follow the obvious orange power cable. So I gave up, curled up and died on the floor right there. I don't think a video game's ever done that. I think video games always tend to have... They tend to be big fans of some sort of clear ending. There's been plenty of like films that have just like ended and it's never been any sort of what's the word I want? Denouement. Have you pronounced that? There's never been any sort of firm closure or anything on the plot. But video games don't seem to like to do that as often. I don't know, I'm trying to think of an example. I think Spiritfarer wasn't perhaps quite as definitive with its ending. That's one that was a bit more vague. But I think most of them do tend to try to wrap things up in a neat bow, and it would be nice to see a bit more experimental storytelling out there, you know. Some people would just call it bad storytelling, I suppose, but you know, I mean, just look at like Pulp Fiction, one of the like most popular films of all time. That film doesn't have a beginning or an end. It just has a series of events. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't think that's such a popular narrative style in video games. I am so fucking lost in this cave. Would it help if I did yeah, I think it would help if I did this. I think this would help. Here's a little secret. I found a little secret. Is the little secret actually nothing? Well, that's disappointing, isn't it? Couldn't these miners have just like strip mined the entire place? Why do they have to make all these like... It's like trying to explore someone's Minecraft tunnel system in the dark. You know what I mean? Definitely can't just jump through here, can I? No. That would be too easy. Someone's gone along and punched all my torches, and now I've got to try and work out how to get back to the surface from this random point I've been dumped in. Is this anything? Definitely feel like I'm going in some circles here, although, have I? Have I been up here? I don't think being up here is particularly helpful. That's where I drop down, huh? Somewhere in this horrible rabbit warren, there is a path that will allow me to progress with this video game. I need only find it. Simple when you put it like that, right? Just gotta find the way to go and then go that way, you know? This is baby shit. This is like that fucking Windows 95 screensaver, that's what this is. Just a basic bitch maze. And I, ladies and gentlemen, am a gamer. I will not be defeated by a basic bitch maze. I shall overcome. Just you wait and see. Just you wait and see. Look where we are. I just had to give myself an inspirational talk, and I still don't think I found where I need to be honest. I still don't think this is the right place. Oh, I can safely go down there though, I think. Yeah? Yeah, okay, down we go then. Bit damp down here, but it's not spooky water that makes things scream at me, so that's fine. A little bit of dampness never hurt anyone. Have I been here? I don't think I've been here. Yeah, this is the bridge to the button. Hooray! Look at me solving all the world's problems, all of them. Every single one of them. You can thank me later. Pressing that button just solved poverty. It solved world hunger. World hunger, he says. World hunger. As I refer you back to my comment I made earlier about not being able to talk very well. Not great at that shit. And the big loud rumbling noise, which is honestly kind of comforting. Big loud machinery doing its job. I feel like this is meant to be ominous, but it works for me, honestly. Going up. Yeah, man. Skyward. Is this going to take me to the surface? Are we done? Is this going to be the exit? Going up a lot. I wasn't expecting to go up this much. This could very, very easily be an entry shaft to a mine, right? Just gonna do some painting as I go, you know. Light up the darkness with my beautiful neon happy fun spray. Oh, I've missed a big chunk over here, haven't I? Oh no. Got too obsessed with that one direction I was looking in, and the rest of it ended up all dark and sinister. God, this is like... I was saying before about not being a big fan of orchestral music, and this is exactly why. This feels very out of place right now. It's also very loud, but it's very overbearing. It's very dramatic for the fact that all we're doing is riding a mine shaft elevator, you know? Some Disney shit. Oh, we ain't done yet. Still haven't reached the surface, but we're a hell of a lot more vertical than we were. Look at that. Look at that shit. How far we've come, man. That's the prison all the way over there, and that was a ways into the game. I've done so much exploring. I'm such a good explorer. So proud of myself. Oh, we got more men over here. Shall we switch back to man definition mode? Hey up, lads. Mining up here as well, are you? Thought the point of the mine shaft was that you went down it to get to the mine. But I guess there was a few bits you could collect up here first. How many times do I have to relive this? Don't know, but the game didn't like that. Always the same rock, the same metal, the same stale air. And the guilt. Did he cause the mining disaster? I just want to see my family again. I feel like the mining disaster was still meant to be historical by the time this guy was exploring the place, right? The fuck is this room? Are we out? Those are real stars, these are real trees, right? We're outside. I don't know how I died. Oh, fuck, okay. Okay. Go on. Go on, give us the plot twist. Explain it in gory detail. Oh, look, there's the family. Put them down there. What if I go this way? The family can't make me sad. It can't make me spooked if I go in this direction. Of all the memories I'm forced to relive, it's the one thing I don't remember. But it breaks my heart knowing that I left my family behind. They're always here for me. They're ghosts. But I'm the dead one. Why are they ghosts? Can I come and get that power up behind you guys? Is that cool? Mind if I tape this? They know I'm never coming back. I guess now I reset, do I? So, from what I can gather, the dude was like an explorer, historian, archaeologist, something along those lines. Just generally took a great interest in this deep, dark cave with ancient secrets in it, and went down there and died. What a happy little story that is. I think this is the end. I think this is how the game wraps up. It's nice that I get to see the entirety of the world I catalogued on my way back there. Is the T-posing man me? Was I the T-posing man the whole time? Back to the old tent. Yeah, I guess he reached the very bottom, the very bowels of the earth. Could never get out again. What a way to go. Deep down in the spooky depths. Alone in the dark. And just a big old roll of duct tape. Couple of bottles of mysterious fluid and a picture of his family for company. And it all begins again. I assume, right? Oh. Oh, there they go. Look at that. All my hard work blown away like it was nothing. Oh. And it was me doing the screaming all the whole time. Wow. That was kinda Sombre. What do you think? I liked it. I liked it quite a bit. I think maybe maybe, and I wouldn't say it ever got to the point where I was like frustrated or done with it, but it could possibly have done with being a little bit shorter. Could have had a little bit of that fat trimmed. There were a few segments of just walking through caves, you know, that maybe didn't need to exist. But all things considered, I really liked the core game mechanic. As I say, it reminded me a lot of the Unfinished Swan, but I think it took it to a whole further level than the Unfinished Swan ever did. Also a game I recommend, by the way, if you've never played that. I really like that core mechanic and the visuals that came tied in with it. The story was simple, to the point. Managed to weave its way from spooky to sad in a convenient, neat little package, you know. Soundtrack was nice, you know, all things considered, yeah. I definitely enjoyed my time with it. Beyond that, what else is there to say? Not a lot, really. If you liked it, buy it. You know, it doesn't cost a lot. It's a few pound sterling or dollars or whatever currency you may use. It certainly isn't many of them. So go out there and support game developers, especially game developers trying cool little projects like this. And that's about all I got for you, really. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed as much as I did, and if this game is about done, which it is, I'll see you for the next one. What's the message of the day, real quick? There isn't one. There isn't a message of the day. Well, that's disappointing. Bye.